about how the life and works of Jose Rizal gives an impact on my life. But first, let's give a brief summary of who Rizal is and his contributions to our country. Without further ado, let's get started. Jose Rizal or Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonzo Riolanda is a patriot, physician, and a man of letters who was an inspiration to the Philippine nationalist movement. He was the one who led the Filipinos to start a revolution against the Spanish government to attain freedom and to gain control of the country. For him, the pen was mightier than the sword, and through his writings, he exposed the corruption and wrongdoings of the government officials as well as the Spanish friars. Rizal contributed novels, essays, and poems to the Spanish newspaper which is the La Solidaridad. And among his best works, two novels stood out from the rest, and that is Noli Me Tangere or Touch Me Not and El Filibusterismo or The Reign of the Greed. In both novels, Rizal criticized the Spanish colonial rule in the country and exposed the ills of the Philippine society at that time. As more Filipinos read the books, their eyes open to the truth that they were suffering unspeakable abuses at the hands of the friars. He even formed Liga Filipina, a society whose purpose is not to incite the people to rebellion but rather to encourage commerce, industry, and union. However, what he did only provoked the Spaniards to arrest him, and because they saw him as a threat alongside his novels and essays. And due to that reason, it ultimately led to his exile. Today, Dr. Jose Rizal's brilliance, compassion, courage, and patriotism are greatly remembered and recognized by the Filipino people. His two novels are continuously being analyzed by the students and professionals. Colleges and universities in the Philippines even require their students to take a subject which centers around the life and works of Rizal. So now, how does Rizal's life and works affects my life? Since Dr. Jose Rizal is our national hero and symbol of the Philippine struggle for independence, therefore, his life and works affects me in a sense that it motivates me to strive hard in life. Learning about the life and works of Rizal teaches me the importance of time, ability, and most importantly, education. According to Rizal, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Thus, as a student, I want to be a role model who advocates optimism regardless of the situation. A person who cares not just for the sake of herself and others, but also for the country. A person who has a wisdom and not just intelligence. And lastly, a person who has the courage to stand up and fight for what she believes in. Amidst all the circumstances, I will still pursue good for the betterment of this society. I want to be the hope of our country. That's all for today's video.